Before posting my videos on the MoYu factory, I thought that I should post a video to introduce it a little bit, to introduce, why I went, where I went exactly. I've talked about it a little bit, but I want to elaborate about it a little bit more now, and then maybe talk a little bit about the context of why I went, and a bit about the context of the company and of the factory that you will be seeing in the next few videos, and also how I'm going to structure the series. So in January, I was in Shantou to visit the MoYu factory. Now, part of the reason that I went to visit it was because I had already been in China for a few months. I was studying there at Nanjing University. And so it wasn't that far out of my way to go visit the factory. And at the same time, it was a new factory, so it was cool to go see how it was, especially that I had been to the old one. So it gave me the opportunity to see the difference and to really get a better understanding of how MoYu is as a company right now. So as I said, the factory is in Shantou, which is in the Guangdong province of China, which is the same province that also has Guangzhou and Shenzhen, and is also very near to Hong Kong. So that might help you situate it a little bit. It's not necessarily a big city. Shantou, that is not necessarily a big city that most people know about. Even in China, it's more of a manufacturing type of city that doesn't have that many people that live there. But as most places are in China, it is large by most standards, very large. And it is quickly expanding. There's a lot of new developments being built, and so on and so forth. So Shantou, as I said, is quite a manufacturing city. So that's where the factory for MoYu is housed. Other big Q brands that you might recognize, which are also there, are Qi. Qi is also in Shantou, and YJ as well. So the factory that I went to visit was a new factory. In fact, it only started operating about 1 month before I'd gotten there. I was there January 15th or so, and end of December was when production started at that building. And so when I was there, it wasn't completely done. There's a few different buildings on the MoYu campus. So there's the actual production building, or the factory building, where they build the cubes and where they store all of the cubes that they've already built and all of the parts and all of that. And that's where the production process happens. But then there's another couple buildings. There's also the administration buildings, which has the offices for all of the designers, for all of the executives and owners, and that's where they run the business. And both of these buildings are large multi-story buildings. And then there's also another building which I did not visit, which is the dormitories, which houses the workers, because at a large amount of factories in China, the workers actually live on site in dormitories which are furnished by the employer. The tour of the factory is a multi-part series. So I've already posted a preview video where I go really quickly through all the different places that I visited, and so you could get a quick glimpse of what the factory looks like and what's inside and everything. And I also have this video, of course, where I'm introducing the factory, and then the two videos that are coming up after this one are going to be the main videos. So I'm going to have one video where I'm going to be focusing on the administration building, and then the second video where I'm going to be looking at the actual factory building. So the first building has a lot more of me talking to you about it, because it's the first video that I made, so I wanted to make sure that you get some context. That's going to be the first video. I'm going to have those videos, and then I'm going to have kind of slapping together a few other videos from inside of the administration building. I'm going to try to ensure that you get a piece of everything, and I'm going to have that you have a nice perspective on what the administration building looks like. And that's going to be a bit more of like I guess an adventure kind of video. We're just going to be looking around and seeing what there is there, and I'm going to be, talking about it a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just going to be putting video clips together. And I'm not going to have any narration or anything in that video. It's just going to be the video clips that I had, and I'm going to be giving that to you. Now, for the second part, most of the clips that I recorded were just clips of what was going on in the factory. And so for that one, I'm going to have a voiceover. And so I'm planning on giving you a narration of what is going on, but also at the same time giving you extra context, talking about interesting facts that I learned while I was there, talking to you about, how MoYu's run, about why they do certain things with their cubes, and all other kinds of cool information that I gathered while I was there and that you would probably find very interesting. So the first video is going to be like, just see what's here, And then the second one, hopefully, will be much more educational, and then you'll be able to learn all kinds of cool things that most people probably did not know before. That's about what I wanted to talk about for the introduction. If you have any questions about what's going to happen, I should be posting the videos within the next few days or few weeks. I should get the first one posted within a few days, and the second one I'm not quite sure yet because that one will require a lot more editing and preparing of exactly what I'm going to say for the narration. But that should be coming soon, definitely before I go away for the summer. But in any case, any comments, please put them down in the comment section. You don't have to put them in the description. That is a challenge that I've given you too many times in the past and that nobody's been able to succeed in. But in any case, I hope that you enjoy the videos that are coming up, and I will guide you as best as I can in those videos, and I will see you there.